My name's Van Wagner, and I'm a songwriter and an environmentalist from Danville, Pennsylvania. My family and I wanted to focus on some ways that we could reduce our electrical usage. And in our house, we found that we use about half of our electricity just heating hot water.
We'd all be warm in our cabins and homes.
About a year ago, we started using the heat from our wood stove to heat water that we would later use to do our dishes. We do this twice a day, simply by filling a bucket of water and then placing that bucket on the wood stove, and that also increases the humidity throughout the house, which is something that's nice to do during the winter anyway. So instead of just letting that water eventually evaporate to nothing, we use it to do our dishes.
You use what you have, but there's an awful lot of sparks when you burn sassafras. If everybody burned oak, we'd all be warm in our cabins and homes. Sure, it gives a little smoke, but it throws good heat all night long.
Almost a quarter of the houses in this area of America use some type of supplemental heat, like wood or coal or even pellet stoves, that could utilize this same heat through about 5 or 6 months of the year when you're heating with those devices. Simply by collecting that heat and heating the water, you basically are washing your dishes without using any electricity to do any of the heating.
If everybody burned oak, we'd all be warm in our cabins and homes. Sure, it gives a little smoke, but it throws good heat all night long.
Knowing that I'm doing a small part in my life to cut down on my electricity usage feels good, but it also feels good to see the savings at the end of the month. And more savings means more money for more guitars.
I've seen it all in my time in the woods. Snakes and bees, metal nails and wood. But all that hardship soon disappears when I'm sitting by the wood stove with my baby near. If everybody burned oak,